Yo, this your boy, the real McCoy, coming at you, man. Talking about Major League Baseball, man. 2015 Major League Baseball season just ended. You know what I mean? The Kansas City Royals just beat the New York Mets to win the Fall Classic, man. They beat them in 5 games. Good, solid series. I actually predicted the Royals to win in 6. But they did it in 5, man. I mean, it just really no surprise. I mean, that's when the Royals got there, because I actually picked the Royals to lose to the Blue Jays in the ALCS. I thought the Royals, I thought the Blue Jays' talent would have just been too much. But once I seen them beat the Blue Jays, I was like, it doesn't matter who win the National League pennant, Cubs or the Mets, they're not gonna beat the Royals. And you know, if you if you watch the game like I did, the 9th inning, when they rally in the 12th inning, shows why. I mean, that's what the Royals do. I mean, you're down. I mean, Matt Harvey for the Mets, the pitcher, was dealing. You know what I mean? He was on fire on the mound. You know what I mean? But going through 8 innings, I think the Mets. I mean, the Royals only had a few hits, no runs. Now a lot of people may question the Mets manager Terry Collins as far as letting Matt Harvey go back out there for the 9th to begin the 9th inning instead of Jerry Familia. But I mean, the way Matt Harvey was pitching, man, he was on fire. Me personally, I would have let him go out there for the 9th to continue as well. He was dealing, man. I mean, the Royals weren't showing any signs that they were going to do what they did. Even though I did say in the late innings, man, the Royals are dangerous, man. They are a dangerous team in the 7th, and they dominated the Mets in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. That's what they do. Matt Harvey comes back out there, leadoff walk. That's what the Royals do. The Royals are on a team that's going to hit a 3-run home run. Then 2 innings later, they hit a 2-run home run, and they've got 5 runs on the board. I mean, they scored 7 runs tonight to win the World Series. Then hit a home run. You know, the Royals kill you with the singles, and they just feel like they just chip away with the singles and the doubles. The only team in the American League that struck out less than 1,000 times in the regular season. So they don't strike out. They put together great at bats. I mean, they foul off tough pitches. They don't chase a lot of pitches out of the zone. So when you're doing that, you're raising the pitcher's pitch count. You're seeing more pitches, and the more pitches you see, then these pitchers, they're human. I mean, they're liable to make a mistake. You know, that's what the Royals do. They draw a walk in the 9th. They're down by 2. They draw a walk, hit a double, not a home run, hit a double. You know what I mean? Then you got Eric Hosmer on third. Forgot what first. I think was it. That goes at first and third with 1 out. Congrats to Salvador Perez for winning the MVP, the Royals catcher. Hits a ground ball to David Wright down at third base, and Eric Hosmer at third base. He does the chop step, the side step, and David Wright throws the ball to first base to get the out, to get Salvador Perez out at first. And when he throws the ball, Eric Hosmer takes off down the third base line. And Lucas Duda, the Mets first baseman, if he would have threw a more accurate throw, then we would be talking about the Mets and Royals Game 6 back at Kauffman Stadium. But he throws a throw that's off the line. Eric Hosmer score 2-2. Now we're gonna go to the bottom of the 9th instead of the Royals closing it out. I mean, the Mets closing it out at the top of the 9th. That's what the Royals do. That's how they put pressure on you. They don't put pressure on you like the Blue Jays and the Astros and the Cubs with the home run. They put pressure on you by aggressive base running with speed, base running IQ. You know what I mean? Sometimes, like looking at the Astros, they're an aggressive base running team, but they're not the smartest base running team. You know what I mean? And that's how the Royals put pressure on you, man. Base running with speed, base running IQ. They don't hit the home run. They don't strike out. You know what I mean? They bunt guys over. They kill you with the singles and the doubles, and it just puts so much pressure on you. You know what I'm saying? That was a pressure throw that Lucas Duda had to make from first base to home to throw out Eric Hosmer at the plate. You know what I mean? He's human. I know this is the show, and he's a big leaguer, but he's human. That's what pressure does. Then in the moment, what's at stake? You know, that's what pressure. I'm not saying that's the reason why the throw was off, but that's you put pressure on these guys, make him make a good throw, in which he didn't. That's what the Royals do, man, to go along with that great bullpen. And, you know, I was thinking that because the questions coming in about the Royals was their rotation, their starting rotation. They weren't really pitching deep into games, pitching deep innings. I said, if their rotation can pitch deep, they hand it over to their bullpen, the Mets might get swept. They beat them in 5. So the Mets might get swept, man. I mean, this Royals team, I mean, if you're a GM, professional sports, what they call it, the copycat league, guys might be start looking around like, man, this Royals team, they've got something here. They don't have no Miguel Cabrera's, no Mike Trouts, no Jose Bautistas, you know what I mean, no Andrew McCutcheons, guys like, they don't have those type of guys. They've got a bunch of guys who can get on base percentage, who don't strike out, who can put the ball in play. That's big time. Who can put the ball in play. Sometimes that's all it takes. Look at the Rangers and the Blue Jays. Game 5 of the ALDS. Elimination game. The Rangers had 3 errors in that game. Daniel Murphy, the second baseman for the Mets, who came in absolutely on fire coming into the World Series. A new Major League record where he hit 6 in 6 straight postseason games he hit a home run. But he had 2 costly errors, man. 2 costly errors. That's what the Royals do. They play solid defense, a lot of speed out in the outfield. They got good all-around baseball players. They may not be great at any specific thing, you know what I mean, like home runs and on total bases and OPS and power stuff, but they're very good at excellent in a lot of categories across the board. Consistent, man. I mean, the best record in the American League coming into the postseason, where everybody was talking about the Blue Jays, Astros, Cubs, you know what I mean, the surprising Mets team, things like that. And, you know, they was just sitting back, just a resilient team. That's why I said, man, the 7th, 8th, and 9th, the late innings of a game, the Royals are tough. And their bullpen can match up. It's better than anybody's bullpen. I mean, I would have had to bet money on anybody's bullpen in Major League Baseball. I would bet on the Royals. You know what I'm saying? Great bullpen. And then you look at the 12th inning. You know, the game was tied at 2-2 in the 12th inning, and they scored 5 runs in the 12th. You know what I mean? I think they used all 25 guys off their bench. Colon he hit the game-winning base hit into left field with 2 strikes, a pitch that was down and away. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Royals do. You know, when Salvador Perez gets on base, he won MVP. Ned Yost, the Royals manager, does a pinch run and bring in Jared Dyson. Everybody knows he's stealing, kind of like the 04 ALCS between the Red Sox and the Yankees. I forgot the guy's name. But everybody know he's stealing. He's stealing second base. That's how the Royals put pressure on you. You know, the Royals don't put pressure on you with a 3-run home run. They do it with the speed, the athleticism, stealing bases, base running aggression, not striking out, bunting guys over, the singles, the doubles. And 1 through 9, they probably have the best lineup in all of baseball. I mean, they just won the World Series. Because you look at other teams, they have like the Blue Jays. They've got a top-heavy lineup, top-heavy power lineup. But the bottom third, or sometimes even the bottom half of some teams' lineup kind of tink off a little bit. It falls off a little bit. You know, when we got the Royals, with the Royals 1 through 9, it's a tough out. And I say, because people were saying about Kendrys Morales at DH. No, are they gonna put him in the outfield? And they were saying no with Vladimir Guerrero when he was with the Rangers in 2010. They put him in right field in at AT&T Park against the Giants. He didn't play well. I was like, that doesn't matter with the Royals. You know what I mean? The Royals don't need the DH. The brand of baseball the Royals play. If the Royals were in the National League, I mean, it would be an easy transformation for them. It'll be easy. You know what I'm saying? Easy for them. I mean, they won two of the 3 at Citi Field against the Mets. No DH, you know? I mean, so it's impressive. I mean, if I'm a GM, copycat league, I'm looking for players that can get on base, guys that don't strike out, guys who have a solid glove. I mean, Alex Gordon got some gold gloves. I think Eric Hosmer at first base, he's won some gold gloves before. Things like that. Play solid defense. Guys that don't strike out, you know what I mean? Instead of having a top half great lineup, have a solid lineup 1 through 9. You know what I mean? Guys that's not strike. Putting the ball in play. That's why you got a thing called errors. These guys are human. Errors happen. Put the ball in play, man. Speed down the base paths. Put pressure on guys. When it's a chopper in the infield, a chopper to shortstop or the third. When you got speed going down the paths, that puts pressure on those guys to make a good throw. That's what the Royals do, man. They're not blasting home. They scored 7 runs with no home run. I mean, that's not crazy, but you know what I mean, for most teams, they have to hit the home run to score 7 runs, you know. They scored 5 runs in the 12th, and you know, guys they just keep coming, man. They just keep coming. That's what the Royals do. But congratulations to the Royals, man. The Mets had a good surprising year. Coming into the season, I definitely wasn't picking the Mets. I mean, I don't think anybody was thinking, oh, Mets, Royals. I mean, if anybody was in spring training, they got to prove it to me. That predicted Mets, Royals World Series. You got to show that to me. You know what I'm saying? But the Mets had a surprising year. I was picking the Nationals to win the NL East. They let me down. I'm not a Nationals fan. I'm a Tampa Bay Rays fan, you know. But I was definitely picking the Nationals to win the East. I thought Mets may be a wild card team. I thought maybe the Miami Marlins could have made some noise, but anyway, man, you know, the Royals, man. I mean, now I know I'm getting ahead of myself. You know, I haven't looked at contracts. You know, I mean, the game just ended, so I haven't looked at contracts, anything like that. You know, but you still got the winter meetings, arbitration, spring training, trade deadline next year, all that good stuff. I mean, if this team come back, I can definitely see the Royals winning the 2016 AL pennant again. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's early. It's early. The season just ended. You know what I mean? What's it called? A Monday morning quarterback? it just ended. You know what I'm saying? So it's really early to say that. But I mean, if they make the move to bring over Cueto, Ben Zobrist. I like that. Me being a Tampa Bay Rays fan, I'm happy for Ben Zobrist, man. Solid baseball player, good locker room guy. I mean, I'm definitely happy for Ben Zobrist, man. But I mean, I can definitely see the Royals being here next year. And I'm not a Royals fan, so I'm a Tampa Bay Rays fan. You know what I'm saying? I can definitely see the Royals being there next year. You know, I mean, say it's early. You know, it's early. The season just ended tonight. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, the Royals, man, they're fun to watch, man. Another good year of baseball. 2015 season is over. My Tampa Bay Rays at home again. You know what I mean? No offense as usual in Tampa Bay, but maybe that can change next year. You know what I mean? Something like that. But big ups to the Royals, man. Great year. Great year. As of right now, they're my favorite. To win the AL, you know. Now in the National League, you know, a healthy Cardinals team, you know what I mean. This young up and coming Chicago Cubs team. Oh my God, the Mets. You know what I mean. Anyway, it's real early. It's too early. It's too early for all that. But big ups to the Royals, man. Congratulations to the Royals and their fan base. You know what I mean. Big ups to all you guys that are in the Royals fans out there on YouTube, whatever. Anyway, like I say, man, like, subscribe, leave a comment. You know, all that good stuff. And let me know what you guys think, man. And this your boy, The Real McCoy, man. I'm excited for the 2016 season. I know the 15 season just ended. But I'm excited about it. I can't wait for the spring training to get here. You know, pitchers and catchers report, I think February. Anyway, man, this your boy, The Real McCoy, man. I'm out, man. Peace.